It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Javonte Williams. He's the owner of the third most rushing touchdowns league-wide. It's the Broncos and the Bengals, and it's all up next.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that feel like they have all the pieces. Just came up short last year. They were so excited to get 2024 going and try to make another run to get into the postseason.
Yeah, both these teams absolutely fall into that category. And just last year, going into the season, Mike, not only did they have playoff expectations, but in a lot of ways they had Super Bowl aspirations. They believe that if the things fall their way, they catch a break, they continue to stay healthy, the roster they have put together is a playoff roster, if not a Super Bowl roster.
The final 2 weeks of the on EA Sports. This is Turner. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line.
Here we go.
It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1st and 10.
Get set. 42.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Burrow. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Here we go.
3rd and 2.
Right.
Back to throw, Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix. Out of Oregon, the rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around, he's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Here we go, here we go. Done.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 43-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Gesicki, the man in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Open is Troutman downfield. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Got it into the hands of Mims. He is in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
That's just too easy. At this level, Mike, you give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open, it's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers, because if they have guys running that free the rest of this game, they're going to light up the scoreboard.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Bengals 3.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout.
Here we go. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Here we go. 180.
A carry here for Brown. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
11.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Nice catch here by the young rookie tight end, Eric All. Looking back to college, Mike, it's really been the injuries. It's been a torn ACL, back surgery in 22. Because as far as the skill sets involved to play tight end in the NFL, he can really do it all. He is a well-rounded, true inline wide tight end. If he can show the Bengals that he's healthy and he can remain on the field, I think there's a lot of things he can do to play impact on this Bengals offense going forward his rookie season.
12.
Second down, Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Levi Wallace. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. He finds his man, Troutman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Denver.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos extend their advantage to 14-3.
Bengals 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Brown. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The rookie, Bo Nix, and the Broncos offense getting set to take over once more. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards with 2 weeks to play. Looking to finish strong and capture the crown. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot with Mims. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That's going to be caught And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Done.
A first down throw for Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd and 5.
What is that? Done.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down. Matt Ariza in punt formation.
So, we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where you see the final score there. Justin Fields, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And you can see there is the visiting Colts, who have the lead in that one. Josh Downs, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Rondale Moore, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. And as the weeks start to dwindle away here in the regular season, he's currently number 1 in the league in receptions. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. And that last throw puts him over 5,000 passing yards for the year. That is pretty rare air. You're looking at only a handful of guys in the history of the league who've ever topped that number in a single season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. It's another run here for Williams. He'll work forward for a couple. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Broncos. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos move out to a 21-3 advantage. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is Turner. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll take off again. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the first down. Give him 18 yards on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Here we go.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos will have great field position right around midfield.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is Turner. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
On one, ready?
The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Gun. 11 MT. 11.
On first down, Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That's a short pickup to about the 47. Alex Singleton there on the tackle. Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
Third and 3.
Burrow. And this ball incomplete on third down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. A first down throw for Nix. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Play action now. It's Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving.
Here we go.
And it'll be second down. They go play action for Burrow. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner.
Here we go.
Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's second down.
Gun. Dot. Dot.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Dot.
Second down, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he will score. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open is Troutman downfield. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him.
That is caught. What a throw. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, Broncos. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. Things
here we go.
not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
They gotta go.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Get set.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down. On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he's close to another 1st down. As he's brought down just shy of the marker.
11 MT.
At the 12-yard line.
42.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Here we go.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now, Burrow. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. He's to midfield.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Big snap on 1st and 10. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned. And sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college. And I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, You can make a bad throw.
This one taken in by Renfro. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Gun.
To throw is Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Burrow to throw. That's complete to all the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws.
Here we go.
I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here we go. Why did it?
Second down throw for Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.